The kitchen is sparse but clean. Elena, 60s, weathered but dignified, sits at a wooden table, mending clothes. Her daughter Maria, 35, desperate-looking, enters, agitated. Maria, Mama, we need to talk. Elena, without looking up. You have that tone again. What is it this time? Maria, it's Victor. He says we owe him money. A lot of money. Elena, your gambling debts are not my concern, Maria. Maria, voice rising, they're not just mine. The whole family, Anton's business, the children's school fees. We're drowning, Mama. Elena, finally looking up. So you come to me with empty pockets and full of blame. Maria, Victor has a proposition. There's a wealthy household in the city. They need domestic help. He can arrange. Elena, no. Maria, you don't understand. He'll cancel our debt. All of it. 4 or 5 years of your service. Elena, I am not cattle to be traded. Maria, desperately. It's this, or they take the farm, Mama. Everything Papa worked for. Everything. Silence. Elena's hand still on her mending. Elena, 5 years? Maria, yes. Good wages, room and board. You'd be comfortable. Elena, quietly, and you? What do you get from this bargain? Maria, avoiding eye contact, Victor offered compensation for the arrangement. Elena, I see. Pause, how much corn? Maria, shocked she knows, Mama, it's not. Elena, how much? Maria, barely audible, 1 sack. Just 1 sack. Elena stands slowly, her worn skirt rustling heavily around her. She moves to the window. Elena, your father used to say I was worth more than all the fields in spring, but I suppose a mother's value depreciates with time. Maria, please don't make this harder. Elena, when do they come? Maria, tomorrow. Dawn. Elena, then leave me. I have preparations to make. Maria hesitates, then exits quickly. Elena stands alone, her hand moving to touch the thick hem of her skirt. A covered wagon. Elena sits in the back with her small bundle. Victor, 40s, shrewd, drives. Maria stands at the roadside watching, holding a sack of corn. Victor, calling back, comfortable, grandmother? Elena, as comfortable as cargo can be. Victor, laughing, you've got spirit. They'll beat that out of you in the city. Elena says nothing, her hands folded over her heavy skirt. Victor, that's a fine skirt for a farm woman. Embroidered hem and all. Elena, it was my wedding skirt. Victor, sentimental. You should have sold it. Though I suppose it wouldn't fetch much now. Elena allows herself a small, secret smile. A modest servant's room. Elena sits on her bed, older but unbowed. A young maid, 20s, enters excitedly. Young maid, Elena, you have a visitor. It's your daughter. Elena's expression hardens. Maria enters, dressed poorly, thinner. Maria, Mama. Elena, I did not expect to see you. Have you come to extend my contract? Maria, breaking down, Mama, please. Victor took everything. The corn was spoiled. Anton left me. The children, they're with his sister now. I have nothing. Elena, nothing. Pause, and so you come to me. Maria, I know I don't deserve. Elena, standing. You sold your mother for grain that rotted. Do you know what Victor did with me? He tried to sell me again. And again. To 3 more households. Maria, horrified, Mama. Elena, but I bought my freedom. Every time. Elena reaches down and, with deliberate movements, begins to cut the hem of her skirt. Gold coins spill onto the floor, glittering. Maria, gasping, what, how? Elena, your father and I didn't trust banks. 40 years of savings, sewn into this hem. 1 million in today's money. I've carried my fortune on my body while sleeping on a servant's cot. Maria, you were rich this whole time? Elena, I wanted to see what you would do. If you would come back. If you would look for me. Maria, reaching out, Mama, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Elena, sorry for what? Selling me. Or that I wasn't as helpless as you thought. Elena collects some coins, puts them in a small purse. Elena, here. Enough for a train ticket and a fresh start. What you do with second chances is your own business. But you'll do it without me. Maria, you're not coming home? Elena, home? That house stopped being home when you valued me at 1 sack of corn. I'm going somewhere new. Somewhere I choose. Elena picks up a small bag, already packed, and walks toward the door. Elena, pausing. You know what the hardest part was? Not the labor. Not the humiliation. It was knowing that when you looked at me, you saw a burden to be traded. Not a mother. Not a person. Just wait. Maria. Sobbing, please. Elena, goodbye, Maria. I hope you find your worth someday. Because you clearly never saw mine. Elena exits, her steps steady. The hem of her skirt no longer heavy with gold, but light with freedom. Elena used her fortune to open a shelter for elderly women abandoned by their families. She never saw Maria again, but heard that her daughter became an advocate for family services, spending her life trying to make amends for one terrible choice. Some weights we carry in secret, some burdens we impose on others, and some lessons cost more than $1 million in gold to learn. Author's note: this is an original dramatic work exploring themes of family betrayal, hidden resilience, and the true measure of worth. It can be performed as a stage play or adapted for film.